Welcome to Kenpo University. My name's Al Babinick. I'm your instructor. So today we're talking about the hand isolations match the kata. All right? Here's what we mean by that. When you're doing a hand isolation, first of all, there's no hand isolations in short 1, short 2, short 3, or long 5. We'll get to that later. But in the short katas, there are no hand isolations. The hand isolations are at the ends or in the middles of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. The hand isolations are going to match what the kata is doing. All right? So if the kata is doing blocks, it shows some blocks. If it's got some elbows in it, it shows some elbows. If it's all about grabs, tackles, and holds, it shows about that. If it's all about weapons, it shows about that. They do more than that, okay? So they do more than that, but I just want to show you that the hand isolations kind of match what the katas are doing. When we're doing short 1, long 1, and again, I'm pretty much talking about long 1, short 1 and long 1 is all about the blocks, how to step back in time with blocking. So at the end of long 1, the hand isolation, doing all the inward, downward, diagonal, forearm blocks, palm down, and then the blocks palm up, and then the push down blocks. So when we're doing those hand isolations, it's the next thing coming, all right? So the way Kenpo works, when you're finished with what you've done before, you add to it and you move on. All right, so short 1 did in, out, up, down as far as the blocking pattern goes. Long 1 did in, out, up, down, and then for the second half, when we were throwing the punt, when we were doing the triples, it was in, out, up, down again. Once I finished with what I've done, so the first part of long 1 is you're doing what you did in short 1 and adding a punch. So I did an inward block. Hey, let's add something. I'll add a punch. I'll do an outward block. Let's add a punch, etc. Okay? And then when you finish in, out, up, down, you start again, but you're going to add. Now you're doing your triples. So it's step back, 1, 2, 3 blocks. Step back, 1, 2, 3 blocks, right? So we're doing triple blocks instead of just block or block punch. And then when we get to the third part of long 1, I call it part C, where you're coming up to the hand isolation. Now we've done in, out, up, down. We've done it with a punch, and we've done it with triples. So now something new. So when you hit the end of long 1, you're doing your forearm blocks, and you're doing your push downs. You're also doing some punches in there and some strikes. That comes up in long 2, of course, right, in short 2. But when you're doing the hand isolation, the idea of short 1 and long 1 was blocking. So what is the hand isolation for the end of long 1? Blocking, right? It's showing us a whole bunch of different blocks or ways to do blocks. Again, we're doing some punches and some uppercuts, but the hand isolation in long 1 sets us up for what we're going to do in long 2.